At least my favorite music is playing out of what this game can offer. Gosh, I miss you so much. It's like it wasn't a bad boss fight, but it just got burned out, got milked dry so fast and so quick. And February, it's gonna get milked even more. No one wants to spend 20 minutes. And like 10 for the first fight and 10 for the other fight. You know how hard that is with the connection issues that we've been having? Because I'm starting to think people don't just quit all of a sudden. I really think it has to do with connection issues. Or the server issues, yeah. Some type of server issues. And you just don't give it good enough content, really. Period. Plain and simple. Maybe if it actually gave something good. It's time to do something a little different now. I always joked about this freemium armor, but maybe it's time to really put it to a test. For real this time.
Thanks for stopping by.
It's just that there's only so much further I can keep on going. I'm running out of options here. Being in this alliance is like being in a dead alliance almost. Still trying to get in contact with this cyber guy. I got two, well, we did have two, but no one's saying anything. You know how annoying that is? Nobody wants to say nothing. Same old, same old. Hell, the guy didn't even immediately make me into an officer, too. That's another thing. That's the first thing that should have happened. I asked for it. In my little credit thingy. Just make me into an officer. But no, it didn't happen. He just made me into a member, I think? Just a member. Was he trying to be careful? I don't know. He could have sent me a message. Any type of message. Just anything. If we could at least get a guy that could play the game for at least, wait, sorry, I'm half AFK since I'm talking to... Yeah, just... Am I gonna really have to go to one of these particular places just to get like a high-end group that cares about like grinding and stuff? Cause you know, I'll still go to the other altar room that drops the dread keepers, well the other dread thingies. I would, I really would.
Welcome.
But we don't even have that. I'm close to him. There he is. Level 99. Using unfortunately bad weapon. And I'm not wrong to ask him a message. Anything. Just say something. I would think people would be overjoyed for someone in their alliance to speak to them. We can't even get that. Cause let's be real here. What are you over here anyway? You can't possibly have that kind of money on you, right? You don't have that kind of money on you. You don't. Time is running out. Honestly. And I would say truthfully, the second I get that last little thing right there, that last little blast thingy, I don't think I'll be using it for anymore. I think any other like bonus scratches, I'll get it for something else. That's what will probably happen. I just want things to be a little different, that's all. I just... Like, what's so bad about that? What's so bad about when people just come together and play the game? I understand that some of the urgent quests are just trash right now. I'm not gonna fight that because it's true. Luther has just been done to death. And unless, of course, and I don't know why they keep bringing up Dark False Ages. I just won't do it again. There are 3 to 4 phases with this guy. 3 to 4 phases. And some of us just don't feel like it right now. But we'll never feel like it again. And to think that he was doubled up at one point. He did damage to the community. He made it into a reversible state. He's the one that should be gone for good and never set foot back in the rotation. So who else is here? Can I cheese my... Now, he's okay. I played him, and he goes under 5 minutes. He's not the worst thing. You just be fighting him purely for the money. Oh, the price goes down. They fixed the price issue. I'm sorry, what now? Unfortunately, even with this right here, it's still the reward is still terrible. You get even less. Isn't he a Dark Falls fight? No. That's ridiculous. He's a Dark Falls. A Dark Falls should never be worth that kind of money. Hey, look at this. This doesn't change. This thing is better money-wise compared to this. $15 minutes. And that's how long that fight on average, like 10 to 15 minutes just to make that kind of scratch. I could do that in deck space. And I think that really kills me too. The constant people just dropping in between the fights. Over and over and over. Having that boss embarrass me in front of my group was like, that hurt. I think that hurt more than me having my weapon broken, but still being somewhat physically there. Like, it's still there. It's just in an unusable state right now. And I do want the weapon back. I want to keep using even when that 14 weapon comes out. But the sad truth is that, I don't know, I would still keep using the weapon, honestly. Until it completely is, like, worthless. So we'll see how much more powerful it is. If it's some the same degree as those other weapon, then it's still worth it. Might not even upgrade to that weapon. I'll just keep on to that weapon as long as possible. Because the perks and the buffs it gives is substantial. Everything it gave was incredible. But do I feel like messing around, going 7 minutes on a pre-fight, and then what? Yeah, 7 minutes on a damn pre-fight, and then, like... That's what it is. 7 minutes for a pre-fight, and then maybe 7 more minutes. So 14 minutes for a chance to get one of them. And it's already been 8 minutes of whining and complaining. This is what burnout feels like. I just wanted things to be differently, that's all. I didn't want it to end like this. But the thing is, even if I had my weapon still around, it would have ended anyway. There's no way those people would have been able to keep up with me. They never were, and they never will. Even the person that I had met online who was interested in the game, because he wanted to play me in the game, isn't around. He's not touching the game afterwards. He had trouble healing. I know it's not like I'm making fun of you, but it's just like, this is just a harsh reality that a lot of people go after sometimes. Sometimes you find out real fast in the first hour if you're going to keep playing the game or not. And sometimes, some people can't make it past that hour. Some people just reach the end and like, that's it? Now I'll just come back later for more story content, really. And that's shocking that some people will just do that, just for the story content. Because you wouldn't need to upgrade it. And I keep saying it 1,000 times before, the free gear is just too powerful. Why did I go here, of all places? And this is our place. We can't even get it upgraded. It would have taken about maybe like 2 weeks at most for it to get upgraded. And these guys had time. Maybe. Maybe they had time? I don't know. Let's see. And I think I've mentioned it before in another stream, but there's no point of going back to mods. The comment they left behind me afterwards kind of said that it didn't matter. All that effort, sure, maybe I was willing to say goodbye to all that effort, right? Like, well, if he's willing to leave with all that effort, you know, sure. And maybe you could find some more people on your own. I mean, there were people showing up when I, showing up as I was hiring people myself. Like, there were people who didn't add me. I mean, I told other people I could. All the people who might have cared that I left and was asking questions. But I guess the group is just okay with the 30 people they probably have right now. But it's gonna dip down, though. Hell, I haven't even seen Ace online either, too. And he seemed like he was really into the game for a time. Who actually wanted to get stronger. But I'm telling you guys, like, this effed it up bad, by the way. You have no idea. The existence of this armor effed it up so incredibly bad. The last augments, the last stuff was, oh, where is it at? Where are you at? You have got to compare these two. Like, sure, the most natural thing most people would do is replace all of these augments with their counterparts and stuff like that. And bam. And then the other two, you replace it with something. You could find something to replace it with these. Probably like a Technique 5 or something like that. Because let's be real here, a lot of people ain't going that far. And maybe something else. Maybe someone would be stupid making a master. It'd probably be a master, honestly. Yeah. Someone would actually go through the trouble and get an actual masters behind that. Or one of those trial augments that had the negative effect to it. Just to keep the 3. That's what I did. I think one of my armors was like that, actually. Where are you at? Yeah. This is it right here. A DP. I get the 4, and what was the other option? A Giga Trial? No, it was another trial. Oh, okay. I am using a Raw Tech Durable. That's what I used. Ooh, boy, Raw Tech. And that felt nice. Aside from using this, not really knowing how important that was. Oh man, I even used this too? What was I thinking? I guess that was before the Argent stuff came up too, so that there was that too. So, what happens? Let's crank it up to the max. Because it was close to best of slot. And now we have the Argent LC. These LCs, these mother-loving LCs. Is there really any genuine point? Look at me. I'm using an Addies one because the Raddies are too expensive. But they have a high number, high enough, at least 5. And I kept my G because the G had the floor potency. Let's see, what's my floor potency right now? It's 85. That was higher than that. It doesn't matter. It was like that the one time before.
Attention Arch defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against powerful enemies in the Route 10 region.
They've got to fix this.
Participation of all Arch defenders.
They've got to fix this. Maybe I'll get lucky. hit one of those big old bonus scratches, the Big Bang thingy. We're done. We don't have to touch this again. I don't care for the other rewards, honestly. Well, you know what they say. Play something else, as they say. But I was enjoying the game. I really was, for a time. Well, 10 stars did make me feel a bit better. And I was close to 5,000. I may have had switched all my stuff, but like I said, I'm not going to do what that other guy did just yet. Because the thing is, even if they release the LC augments, then what? I just want to meet the Alliance leader. That's all I ever wanted to meet. What are you doing? I've been saying hello, everyone, for the longest time. Just nobody wants to say anything, huh? What kind of alliance are we? And I turned down the rappy racers, by the way, over this. You still have to make players feel weak. That's the thing. Make them feel a little weak. I understand it might take a long time for some people to upgrade their armors and stuff like that. There were ways around it, okay? It was getting 1 million. Yeah, getting 1 million. Going into here and buying one of those armors that are worth 100. And then put a couple of more bits into it and bam. It was completed. At least it saved you some time and maybe some money. Especially for all the backlog of people who made those 100 armors. Which I'm still keeping, by the way. Until they decide to pull their heads out of their butts and make the LC augments. But then that also means that people have to go back to that painstaking, right, we're waiting for a new, whatchamacallit. Wow, we are waiting for a, Lucille update, right? That's what's gonna take, huh? Because Lucille wouldn't be the same if you didn't have a reason to go there. Like, we need those the LC augments and the Lucille go hand in hand, and I didn't see that pass. I didn't see no mention of this expansion, by the way. I want to actually look online and check that out for myself. When did it happen specifically? When was the moment that they killed Lucille? At the exact moment. But they decided to change it entirely. I'm going to look back into that. I guess I'm just going to be the bigger man and just accept the fact that this is it right here. I mean, I really, genuinely wanted things to be different for Phantasy Star. The LC augments were a great addition. They really were. Their timing was a bit awkward. And being associated with the free gear. Because maybe the developers thought it was just time. It would have taken too much time for new players to catch up by themselves. Because I get it. Some people really do want to just play by themselves. It's almost no different than me going to Fortnite and play it by myself because it's just infinitely easier. Of course I can play Fortnite any way I want to. Of course I can. But at that point, are you actually playing Fortnite at all? And truthfully, you're not. By yourself, you are not. You're only really playing real Fortnite unless, of course, you decide to play with somebody else. Because that is the honest truth. Because when you're by yourself, you can do whatever you want, and that causes errors. unless he will do anything. Not one response from any of these people. I know you're busy. I'll leave this alliance for sure. I ain't gonna do it yet. Well, they hurt my hellos. It's alright, you know? It's okay. No. Just no more. We'll find another one. Strong communication. And that's the worst part, too. Strong communication. I don't care about your pace or effective base or effective base. Just strong communication. There.